Hello everyone, this is Enel, and today I wanted to do a guide of T-elos. T-elos is one of the two new blades given to us in the newest patch, which launched on Friday, and she is definitely a powerful blade. If you can fulfill some of her affinity chart requirements, she has some of the highest damage output in the game and can easily hit damage cap even outside of chain attacks. On her skill tree, she has these three abilities which make her very versatile. The first ability, Phase Transition Tech, is her most powerful ability, giving her specials 100% flat damage increase and annulling defense. This makes her specials and blades combos hit extremely hard. The second ability, Heaven's Tracker, I'm not personally too fond of, but it's very powerful and very forgiving. This can increase your damage about to 500% if you or your allies die in battle. It's not something I would rely on practically, but if you want to see some silly damage numbers, it may be worth setting up. This last ability, Heartbreaker, is really good in multi-enemy fights or any fights that are weak enemies to kill beforehand. This can give up to 300% more additive damage. So as you can see with these last two abilities, these additives can quickly become ridiculous when all stacked, but the specific nature of them makes them slightly unreliable and not always the best or fastest strategy. So in this guide I want to focus mainly on her strengths she has at all times, which is her special damage, but I will show off the power of these last two additives as well. So for Aux cores, I give myself an additional 130% additive damage from Affinity Max Attack, Outdoor Attack, and Titan Hunter all level 5. I have her equipped with the Tachyon ship, which gives her 25% additional crit ramp damage, and as usual I have her at S+ rank Trust for the maximum amount of auto attack damage possible. I will be using her on Zeke because I think Zeke is the best axe because he has the best skill tree, high strength, the best axe animations and ratios, and the fact that I have him maxed out on all ideal levels. So on Zeke himself, I have these two common blades that have an Antique Great Axe and Strength mod, and this allows me to have an additional plus 50 strength from each of the axes, and it allows Zeke to reach this gargantuan strength value of 942. So for my accessories, I am using the high-tech eye patch to give myself additional ratio when I cancel. I'm giving myself optical headband to give myself an additional 50% crit damage, and I'm using the avant-garde medal to give myself a form of reliable healing. So for my pouch setup, I have the two meats that give me additional art recharge, 0.4 each second. This is because Zeke likes meat, so it's more efficient on him, because he will get the near full duration or value of the cooldown, and be able to spam arts pretty much infinitely. So as far as my ally characters, I'll be using Rex with Mithra, because Mithra has a lot of support in her Ultra form, which includes party-wide 100% crit rate, extra elemental damage, and the fact that she always absorbs aggro. I will be also using Dagas for the 100% additive bonus from Kaiser Zone, and the AoE bonus effect it also has. I also have Hunter's Chemistry on these two blades to ensure that we start fights at max affinity. So I wanted to showcase 3 or 4 different ways to use T-elos. The first being a general special spam, where I show off the strength for special damage and just keep using specials over and over when I have access to them. The second is just a quick chain attack focused build, and the third will take advantage of some of her bonus additive damage, which I don't plan on really showing off the first two builds, but it might happen anyway if he decides to use like an instant kill move on me. So we'll see. So first of all, I'm going to try to show off all 4 of her specials here and the blade combo damage that she can do. So when you have everything ready, your crits are going to do a lot of damage to him. Berserker Slash is already doing a ton of damage. Raging Charge, when it doesn't crit, does 170,000. The special damage for level 1 does 300,000. And I'm going to get Rampage Train here, so I'm going to be in the air for a little bit. That's okay. So we have Numa now, so I'm going to activate her for the 100% crit rate. So I'm going to use her level 2 now. So Morag just died. That's a little unfortunate, but it's actually fine. That gives us an additional 200% damage, but we lose the 120% from Kaiser Zone, so it's only an 80% increase. So it's not going to be a huge issue. So Raging Charge just did a bunch of damage there, as you just saw, I'm sure. I'm going to try to get level 3 so I can block this. Oops, I didn't activate it in time. That's my bad. So I'm going to be using the level 3 special now, and block Murder Ray, which is just fine with me. So this should do damage cap pretty easily, and as you can see, the hits from that did a lot of damage too. And we're just going to try to finish this fight off pretty quickly here. We don't really need more I can do it, I don't think. I'm going to try to get to her level 4 special really quickly, if I can. So Rex is going to die in a second, I think. So Alright, I'm going to throw over to level 4 really quickly, which is really nice. It's a nice animation, does a lot of damage and a lot of hits. Just what we like to see. And this should be the end of the fight here, I believe. Or close, at least. I'm actually kind of glad that we got to see all the specials. No, that wasn't the end of the fight, actually. Oh, I lost the 100% crit rate, that's probably why. That's alright. So that's the end of the fight. I'm going to do a chain attack build now, which is basically just, I'll show you guys what I like to do here. Quickly rush an orb, then chain attack, and basically hit damage cap every hit. I should let Morak heal. So what we do is rush level 1 with Zeke here. And use that, and then we use Ray of Light as soon as Rex has it available, which he can vary from time to time. There it is. And then as soon as he uses it, we activate Numa and hit level 3, and then we chain attack. Really simple. So yeah, that's about the fastest orb you can stack in the game, something like that anyway, really close. I don't know if it's really faster to get an orb any other way, but that's what we do. And then we just chain attack, and that should be the end of the fight. Her level 1 only hits 2 times, but it's going to hit damage again every time, which is really nice. It's her level 2 special, the chain attack is really going to do all the damage to him. So we also have 2 burst symbols just to make it guaranteed. So I have burst symbol on Rex and Morak here. I forgot to mention that, I think. So her level 2 is just going to decimate his health bar now. So it doesn't quite damage cap every hit, but it hits a bunch of times and almost damage caps. But that's about it. He's dead now, which is all you really need to do. You take advantage for special damage with the chain attacks. So we haven't even used her last 2 abilities really. I know Morak died in the first fight, so we got a little bit extra damage, but not too much. So I'm going to try to show off all the strength of her additives where she can hit some really crazy damage numbers now. If I die, I die, but I can at least get these 3. Like the 300% from bonus enemies killing. So we're just going to kill these guys really quickly right here. Well, and we're going to kill this guy now. And now we go back to fighting the Scoot. Can't see the damage number. Oh, they're on the bottom. So we get a lot of extra damage on our arts and specials, even though they're not crit. Smaller numbers are the non-crits. I wanted to get like a crit if I can here. So a non-crit does 300,000 though, which is really nice. You know, we get like a bunch of extra crit damage. So I'm gonna do his level 4 here really quickly, just to be safe. And then I'm gonna activate Numa, probably. So I can show off the art damage from crits. So a crit of that just did 700,000 almost, which is really powerful. Let's see if I can find an art. Once I see arts plus, I'm gonna try to use it again and try to damage them. I might get killed by this actually, but that's okay if I do actually kind of want to. There we go. Okay, so 2 of us just died. I'm gonna get 400% bonus when you revives me. I lose the 50% from Infinity Max attack though, also, but that's okay. So my attacks are still doing a bunch of damage. 862,000. I'm not even max affinity yet. So you can actually probably damage cap really easy with a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna use the special here. So that's about what I wanted to show off. As you can see, you hit some pretty crazy damage numbers if you add up all the bonuses and have them all activated at once. You can probably easily damage cap raise and charge, especially with Arts Plus. So that should about cover fighting with her. I hope you enjoyed the 3 general strategies I just showed out there. So as you can see, she is definitely extremely powerful and among the best blades in the game. As far as how she compares to the other axes, I think if you aren't in a multi-enemy fight or don't want your drivers to die, Zenobia is probably going to be better as far as art spam due to having more additives, but her specials aren't quite as good at all. Dagas is still likely better as far as support because of the 100% party fight bonus, but if you do want to meet some of the specific requirements she has, you get a monster with the best special damage in the game and probably the second best art spam in the game after the Eye of Shining Justice Pandoria. Either way, you can't really go wrong with any of the axes because they are all some of the strongest characters in the game. So that should about cover it as far as this guide is concerned. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. My finals will be over after Tuesday, so I should be more active soon and have begun maxing out all the Torner blades as well, so look forward to some more guides in the near future. Challenge mode and hard mode have also been announced, so I plan to definitely cover challenge mode and hopefully show off some of the cool strategies for it, depending on what it is. And hard mode should also be something fun I may stream on my channel, or even upload here with the in-depth explanations of everything I'm doing. If any of this interests you, or if there's anything else you would like to see, please let me know in the comments. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day.